Ja, what did it mean to you to be back out there with your teammates and also to get the reception that you did from the home crowd?
It meant a lot, man. Obviously, I'm thankful and, grateful for everybody, who's been supporting me, during this time. It definitely, helped me a lot, definitely make me, feel a little better, ease, everything that's going on. Felt good to be back, super excited, glad we was able to get the win.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Colin. My bad.
Ja, how were you able to keep your emotions in check with everything going on, just pregame and when you had that ovation when you checked in for the first time?
Before the game, I did some meditation, basically just ease, the nerves, the emotions, I was feeling, coming back. It was a lot, but it kind of helped me. And then, once I, got out there on the court, just seeing, how the fans, reacted to me being back, definitely, helped me a lot. Made me, feel good inside. And, yeah, man, it was, I don't know, I can't put it in words. I'm kind of numb, right now, but, thankful for everybody.
Ja, when we talked to you yesterday, you said that you had felt uncomfortable Monday, uncomfortable yesterday, and that your conditioning was a little off. Did you feel different or better when you woke up this morning, just because it was like game day and you knew it was here?
Obviously, had the opportunity to do something I love, which I haven't, in a while. So, I was pretty excited to do that. Obviously, excited to come in and, see, everybody, this morning. Had a time where, I spent time with my family, ran around my daughter a little bit before, my nap. Then woke up, pretty much got ready. I took some time before, I, started moving around before I left to, just reflect on everything and just tell myself, what I was feeling at that moment and then, just continue that process, once I got here. I felt like, when even if I'm not telling somebody else, but telling myself, what I'm feeling at that moment, it kind of helped me a lot. So something, I did, something that I feel like, helped me. Obviously, I said, it's still an ongoing process. So continuing to, get back comfortable, with everything. But thankful for, like I said, the support I had that, helped me, get there quicker.
Ja, a lot of your family were wearing sweatshirts that said redemption on it. What did you think of that? And also, do you feel like this is a redemption story for you right now?
That was my family idea. Obviously, it's me coming back, after some negative things, been said, constantly, throughout this whole, basically, year and a half now. So how I felt, kind of like a redemption. Obviously, it could have been worse. I got a second chance, and, I felt like it's only to make it right, show, who Ja is, as a person. And, that's my family message, with the hoodies. So.
Tim, Mark, Michael?
Ja, why did you suggest to the coaching staff coming off the bench? And, obviously that's something you haven't done in your career. What was it like coming in off the bench for the first time?
I suggested it because, how well they've been playing, while I was away. I didn't want to, come, right back and mess any of that chemistry up. Obviously, I was, watching film, once my time was, getting closer to, being back, watching, how they was playing. And obviously it's different from watching and actually being out there. So, just getting back into the flow, getting back into the offense, and also getting back comfortable with everything. Like I said before, my mental is very important to me, and that was, one of the reasons why.
Okay, well, the last two, Mark and then Michael.
Ja, just, I guess, simply put, how do you think you played? Especially, and what was it like being back in there the last 4 or 5 minutes of a close game?
I think I played, well. Obviously missed some shots, knocking a little bit of the rust off. But overall, you know, I think I played well. Obviously, I missed some opportunities on the defensive end, made some stupid fouls, you know, towards the end. I guess it's just the excitement of being back, you know. But other than that, you know, I felt like I played a, you know, well-rounded game. I didn't feel no different. You know, obviously I'm not used to, you know, coming off the bench, but, you know, I felt very fine, you know, with that. Once my number was called, I go in and play the same way. So nothing really changed. And, you know, the advantage we have is we really got 2 starting point guards, you know, on this team. So it doesn't matter, you know, who's starting and who's not. We're able to go out and do the same thing. And we had a very balanced attack. And we got, you know, number 13 out there just being Jaren.
Last one to Michael.
Ja, you got out there today with this lineup a couple times with you, Dez, Luke, Santi, and Jaren. 4+ shooters on the floor with you. What do you see as the potential of that lineup? And when you're out there with them, does it look different, you know, from a spacing perspective or anything like that?
There's definitely a lot of space. You know, like you said, 4 shooters, you know, pretty much around me. Really some guys you really can't help off of, you know, you giving up 3 points. So it's a lot of space, obviously. You know, with me being back and still getting that chemistry, you know, with that lineup, you know, finding, you know, what works for us with that lineup. And pretty much, you know, just getting to the paint and, you know, just making the right plays, which, you know, I normally do. So I feel like it's not, you know, too hard. But having those guys out there, you know, is definitely an advantage.